Hey, hi, hello everyone. Welcome to my corner of the internet, and today we're doing something very, very different and I'm super excited about it. So I have been collecting photo cards for about 6 months maybe. When I first started collecting, it was way at the beginning of 2021. I was just doing albums, and so I was buying a lot of secondhand albums without photo cards. And honestly, I still stand by that, 'cause that's the cheapest way to get any album ever. And then I kind of slowly started opening myself up to photo cards, and I was like, oh, I'll just collect this, or I'll just collect this series. And then it kind of widened up, and now I'm a bit of a monster. I'm working on it. But I really love watching these photo card, like setting up my binder or putting cards away. Specifically the storing cards videos are my favorite to watch. I just think they're really relaxing and it's really fun. Especially, oh, this page is upside down. Especially when people have collections of groups I know but cards I don't collect. Like, it's really fun to see when people collect groups I like too, especially if they're groups I like but I know I'll never collect all the photo cards, or they do like the entire group collections but I'm only going to collect one member, that sort of thing. So I want to make my own. I also want to do it just to document my own progress, because if I'm doing this right, I'm going to be going very little. I want to go very slowly because I don't want to spend a ton of money. Card collecting is something where it's really hard to go very slowly, just because sometimes if you don't get something at the right time, people try to jack up the prices on you. But anyway, I guess I should talk more while I get going. I'm gonna open up with the groups that I have the least cards for, and I will kind of explain as I go what I plan for my collections and what I want them to be, and some of my favorite groups and why I like them, and cards I like, and all of the fun stuff. I should also warn you off the bat, the first group I want to start with, by the way, is Triple S, all the Triple S objects, because I think these are so cute. I don't currently have card sleeves. I went to the store and I promptly forgot to buy them. I got these sleeves, and then like I was driving home and I was like, I forgot. But the thing is, I really wanted to film this while the light is good, and I'm on holiday break right now, so I really wanted to film this kind of before I get back in the swing of work. I do plan on buying sleeves, and then I'm gonna sleeve them off camera, but for right now, this is what we're working with. I think they have a very interesting concept with this whole digital, and I'm gonna put them in S order, by the way, not age order, because I will never be able to remember age order. Also, they keep introducing members, so I would have to keep changing them every time they introduce someone. I think they release a lot of merch, and I'm a little concerned about that. And I'm really concerned about the way people are pricing things, because right now, cards that are coming as regular, like they're technically special objects, but they're regular album photo cards. Oh, I forgot, I have 2 to use. Maybe I'll put her on the back. My plan for Triple S, I'm going to talk all over the place because that's just how I talk. The videos I've uploaded to now have been scripted. And I'm going to talk myself in circles and use a lot of verbal fillers, which I don't particularly love, but that's how I roll. So bear with me, everyone. But anyway, my plan for Triple S, let's start there, is because they have so many members. I would like to do 1 card per member for each, like, set of stuff they release. So up through the first 8 members, I have all of the cards for this set, because I have a very awesome group order manager who did really well and really understood what I meant. I'll use this filler, this one's cute. When I was like, here's my plan, here's what I want to do. And she even, I said, if you have this So Young card at all, I would love it. Because, like, look at her. She's so cute. This is, like, the cutest object they've released for just about any set. So, yay. So that way I can grow the collection as they add more members. But I don't feel, like, compelled. Because, like, this set, there's, like, 8 cards per member. And they're going to do 24 members. But I also haven't picked a bias yet because they have so few. Oh, do I have a really bad glare? Here's a look at the page without the glare. Here's the page. They look so good. I'm so happy. And there's room for it to grow if I want it to grow. Yeah. So this is, they call this Atom 1, and it's the first round of objects. So they're all in this kind of like school uniform look. And I originally just ordered 3 cards, and there's my second GU. Look at her. Or GU. GU. Yeah, that's how they do it. I originally got 3 cards, and I was like, oh, that'll be enough. Alright, so Soyeon, Hyerin, GU. This is Nakyeon S7. I should keep her in frame to show her off. Chaeyeon, Yuyeon, Sumit. So Nakyeon we'll put right here. And then that's why I made these yellow fillers, to kind of fill in the rest of the spaces. And then I also have these 2 cards, which I will talk about in a second. That's also going to be part of this battle, is because other people live in the house. I'm going to start and stop filming, and I'm going to lose my train of thought. I'm so sorry. But I made these little watercolor fillers. I think they're super cute, and they will help fill in the space so that I'm not super anxious to keep collecting, because like I said, the biggest demon in all of this is me, myself, and I wanting to spend all of the money I make, and that's not realistic because I have other things to buy, like making sure I have a retirement fund, and that my car runs, that my car has gas in it specifically. That's a fun one. And school funds. So this is for Atom 2. This is the second round they did. I got this as a pop for the set of albums from Acid Angels from Asia. And then they also released, they call them special objects. And they're hollow and cute. But these are essentially album photo cards. You get 1 per album you buy. And people are trying to sell these. I've seen people sell them for as high as $18. And again, they're literally an album photo card. So my goal is to get one of Yubin and of Yuyeon. We will see if that's a realistic goal. I don't know. But in the meantime, I don't want to make a new page for them. So I think maybe I will put them up top here just to kind of fill out the page for now. And then I'll use my little fillers here. And they can just kind of move to wherever once I get these second class objects. And I feel like people went really hard on this first outfit. Oh, on the first outfit. And so those cards are easier to find. Maybe not necessarily cheaper, but easier to find. But the second class cards, people don't seem to be getting them separately. So they are harder to find. I would host a go myself. Except for that's not something I'm in the place to do right now, though. Someday I'd like to. I would like to be a group order manager for something small, like just these cards that you could just like get a bunch of, and it wouldn't be like POB or POB only. It's just like, here are the cards, I'll sort them for you. I think that'd be fun. I would enjoy doing that. Alright, so that's Triple S. That's what this page will look like. It'll probably be pretty empty because people want to sell these for like $8. And I'm a cheapskate, and I'm not prepared to do that. So, the next thing I have is Billy. So my plan for Billy is that I would like to collect Moonsua, but I'm taking that collection so slowly that I don't actually have any cards right now. But what I do have these little PVC cards. I know I said I wasn't going to collect OT7, but this set was ridiculously well priced, and they're all so cute. Like, I love these big balloon outfits. Like, just look at her. It's so cute. So I don't have any Billy fillers yet, because like I said, I'm taking it so slow. So we're going to start with just putting the cards in. I think this is age order. I think I sorted them right. Oh, now I get why every video I watch, they're always struggling with these sleeves. These are really heavy too, so they're just gonna fall right out, which is gonna be an issue. but we're gonna handle that when we get there. So this way I'll have an OT7 set of something. I might collect all the IDs at some point from ring by ring. But because I like having OT7 sets because I do love all of them. But right now that's not realistic since I want to collect a bunch of Triple S cards, and then I'm going to be collecting all of the groups that are next after this. I will explain as we get there, but that's all we have for Billy right now. It's going to be real casual. I'm just going to collect Moonsua because I love her. And there we go. A little less glare. I tried to film when there's natural light, and then I sorted all of my cards, and I realized I had a lot more cards than I thought. So then the natural light left because it's winter. Ta-da! Alright, and then next up, we've got Purple Kiss. So I've got a decent stack for Purple Kiss. I'm really proud of this because I try to only buy Purple Kiss cards when they're ridiculously cheap. Because again, I'm trying to take it very slow. So for Purple Kiss, I want to collect OT7. And that's soon going to be OT6 in the next comeback, and I'm going to be heartbroken about it. But I'm just going to have to, I guess, learn to accept it. Even the season's greetings look so wrong. But anyway, I want to do OT7. I'm going to do just album cards. That's what I meant to say for Moonsua. I'm just collecting album cards as well. Companies release so many POBs that I'm simply just not going to deal with it. It's not worth my time and energy, I think, to collect POBs. So I currently only have one Into Violet card. It's one June. So June, for Purple Kiss, to the best of my ability, I'd like to do these in open face spreads, since they tend to do things in sets of twos. I think that would look cute instead of just flipping over. It's time for me to change, but I'm going to start with that. And I made, again, a bunch of fillers. I just made a bunch of each member, and then when I run out, I'll run out. But maybe I'll do it like this so you can mirror them. So this will be for Into Violet. The plan is I'd like to collect forward, so ideally I prioritize all of the Into Violet cards first, and I get my hands on those, and then I'll focus on Hide and Seek. That's not reflected in my collection right now because I tend to just jump on cards whenever I find them, or if they're for a good price when I'm buying a different card, I'll tend to grab them. But that's what I'm working with right now. So then let's go on. So I have mostly right now, it's a lot of June actually, because before she left the group, she was very easy to collect. And then we have Doshi, or Doshi, I guess, if you want to have the proper. Oh, I'm going to have to put these back here like this. Oh, I see. Do I want it to be a perfect? Probably a perfect reflection would be cute. Or is that weird? I don't know. I don't have enough cards to care right now, so we'll run with it. I'm really happy with my little fillers. I think they're so cute. I hope you agree. And then Ire. So I got into Purple Kiss when they released My Heart Skip a Beat. I found them by accident because I thought they had a cool name. And they had one song released, and I was just hooked because I loved that sound. I was extremely new to K-pop at that point. I haven't been into K-pop for that long, actually. And then we have Yuki. Alright, this is gonna be the time. I just made the fillers out of old scrap paper, which is why the backs are ugly, so ignore that. But, and then I have been in love with them ever since. I love the vocals, I love how they just have a different sound than a lot of girl groups, I think. I love how they don't necessarily stick to one sound either. I feel like they've tried a lot of different things and they all work. Yeah, perfect reflection. I just think they're cool and they're neat. And so I want to collect their cards to reflect that. Also, right. I'm gonna get the hang of this, guys. I'm gonna learn. And then Swanee be here. Look at that. Beautiful. Alright. So that's Into Violet. And then I like seeing backs of cards, especially Purple Kiss cards, because they're really cute. So here will be Hide and Seek. So for all of the pink card, oh, there's a purple card. I don't have very many of the pink backs. I have both Junes and a Yuki. When I first, my bias, oh, okay. We'll do this set. Okay, so this is the scrapbooky kind of look back. And then this will be the little, there's like signature back and question back. Maybe I'll think of them that way. And then this is the question back. So here's, just start getting these in. Did I do this wrong already? Oh no. Okay, maybe I have to do one page and then I'll remember what on earth I'm doing. So bum, 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 bum. Thought I'd have more interesting commentary throughout this, but I'm realizing I have to concentrate much more than I anticipated. I don't know what that says about me, y'all. I'm not as good at multitasking as I thought, I guess is what it says. And I don't even... I made all of these fillers back when I had approximately 0 cards. But I have a lot of June's cards. Not all of them, but a lot. So I probably won't need a lot of those fillers since she's not going to be in the next comeback. I think what makes me saddest about June leaving the group is that we were given a reason as to why, but she didn't get a hiatus or anything like that to like kind of let it sink in, you know? Or Yuki's not in the middle, Ire is. In the way that like they postponed debuting for Swan to have her mental health hiatus. But then June just made the decision to, as far as we know, she made the decision to just leave the group. And that's really sad. I don't need another Yuki. I have the Gon. I should have sorted these better, but oh well. You're stuck with me until then, and Shane. But she just kind of out of nowhere was like, you know what? I'm going to leave. And like, it's for her mental health, and I will always approve of idols doing things to take care of their mental health because the idol industry is insane and they should prioritize their mental health. It's just very sad when there's no warning. Oh no, is this one too fat? No, it's fine. Shh. Okay, it's fine. Eat it. We're going this way, so then this will be, there we go. I figured it out, y'all. Alright. And I miss June. She was my bias wrecker. Although I think any of them could be my bias wrecker. As far as it stands, my bias is Yuki, but it's very rapidly shifting to be Ire. When I first got into the group originally, it was Swan. And then it was Yuki. Alright, so then this is our next. I only have 2 of the purple bags? Oh, I only have 2. Oh, that's right. And I have this cute little pop. Or, not pop. It's just a freebie. But it's cute. So maybe I'll put it here. I'll put it in the back, and then that way we can like see it. I think I'll put it on this side. Beep. Yeah, so when I first got into the group, are these both the same set? No. Fantastic. I guess I'll put this. Yeah, I did. Here. Yeah, I'll do the questions on this side. And with My Heart Skip a Beat, and I was like, wow, Swan is my bias. I can't wait for her to come back. And then she came back and they debuted and Life Was Good. And I was like, you know what? I think it's Dozy. I think Dozy is my bias. And, I think Yuki is my bias. Dozy is a bias record. And also Jiyoon. I think I'm dual biased with Yuki and Jiyoon. And Life Was Good, and we carried on, and I was like, maybe Dozy isn't my bias record, maybe it's Irei. And that's kind of where we stand right now, although I think Irei might be my bias now. I just love them all so much. They're all so sweet. And I think they're very talented, and I think, as it stands, RBW is doing a very great job of showcasing those talents. I love the amount of like regular content we get in the English subs and all of that. I think it's very good. And since this is, I would argue, the very first group I have been a hardcore fan of, that's a pretty good place to be, and I'm kind of spoiled. I didn't show you the last page. We'll get back to that. We can do maybe a little flip through of Purple Kiss when we get all the way through it. So we have some room to grow and hide and seek, but that's okay. Oh no, am I already out of fillers? I guess I only made like 4 or 5 per member. I might be. All right. That's fine. The rest we'll just know in our hearts, all right, who needs to go there, and I'll make some more later. I find it very fun to make these. It's just watercolor, like really thinned out, so you can get a big brush stroke going. All right, so that's what we got going for hide and seek right now. And then we'll do more 2-page spreads for Mem. We got a decent spread going for Mem. So I have, I think, the most Mem cards right now. I still listen to that song, not every day, but every other day maybe. And then next would be Irei. It always amazes me that she's, like, I guess they're all in the same cohort, but she just strikes me as so young. So it's very funny to me that she's like the oldest of that lineup, of the Irei Yuki chain lineup. What's over there? there we go. Look at that. And then, actually I don't need the, all I have is Yuki and June fillers now, so that's not going to be necessary here. Because there's June in this red dress, the best outfit she wears through the whole video. It's so good. And then we have Swan. Here I can use one Yuki filler. It'll look kind of funny, but that's fine. Beep. And I have a lot less for the other version. Again, I have both Gians though. And then a Yuki and a Swan. And these are all one set, and this is the other. So we'll put her in the corner. We can use our other Yuki. Although I will say this little hat is very cute. So I throw shade to every other outfit. The little hat is great. And then Yuki in this red dress. Red is just her color. She looks so good in it. And I love Swan's signature too. It's a bird. Alright, and then finally, I have very little for Geeky Land. I actually have exclusively Swan for Geeky Land. And this is the best Swan PC to exist. I love the little clips in her hair. She's so sweet. So I set out pages as if I was going to do all of them, but I think since I have just these 4, I will just maybe do a line of, I was trying to figure out a way to organize it and it would be satisfactory. I'll just kind of throw them along the bottom for now, and then as I get more, I'll organize them nicer. Okay, so I'm sure we have a very bad glare, but so you're starting at very little here. Here's the flip through. We've got Into Violet's 1PC. She looks so shocked in this one. It's really funny. Like, oh, you're taking my picture? I'm excited to get the other one when I get it, because that one's very cute. And then we've got the starts of Hide and Seek. I also do love this PC. I love the colors in it. And Yuki June. I want to say this is version A, the pink version, but I'm totally unclear. And then the green version. You have a Finger Heart Yuki. And the little finger gun June. And then for Mem, fleshed out a little more. Version 2. And then finally we just have a few swans and a sneaky ire hiding in the background. And then that's all I've got going for Purple Kiss right now. Hopefully there will be more to come. I mean, I'm sure there will be. All right. We are back. I needed a moment to sort through our next and final group because I have the most cards for them. My final group I have here is MAMAMOO. They are just my alt of alts. I really love them and their music especially. And I'm just, I'm over the moon about them. Yeah, I don't know. I could probably talk forever. We'll get there. So for MAMAMOO, in a perfect ideal world, I would collect all of the album cards they have. I would collect everything they put out. But that's not we don't live in a perfect ideal world. So instead, my goal is to collect the cards from the Four Seasons era and purple. And anybody who knows MAMAMOO is thinking, oh my god, this girl is stupid. And you know what? Yeah, I am. Because when I chose these eras, I didn't know they were going to be the most difficult and expensive eras. Oh my god. But that's fine. Because I also think they are the prettiest cards. And like, I don't have to get them all at once. So this is where my purple collection stands so far. I'm really proud of these fillers, by the way. I think I did really good on these. But this is where my purple collection stands so far. It's very simple. It'll fit onto one page. Look at Wien. Oh, it's incredible. All right. So then my next plan is for Four Seasons. And I think I want to do Four Seasons kind of weird. Where, oh, I sorted them by era, not by how I'm going to put them in the binder. Well, that'll be fun. I think I kind of want to do them like, because loosely all of the Four Seasons cards should be 8 cards if you count the mini. Which I'm not sure how that's gonna look, but so like I kind of want to do a solar page, and then I'll make a cute filler in the middle that uses all the Four Seasons colors. And then we have, oh, look at her. I've gotten really lucky with Red Moon cards, I feel like. Maybe we'll do it like this. Her face is bigger in these two. I was also trying to think of like how if this would look good in a 7-card spread, and then I didn't do the minis, but I couldn't think of a good spread for it, so I didn't do it. And I don't have either of her blues cards. I might have secured one though. I paid money for it, so like that doesn't necessarily mean anything. And she's laminated. When cards are laminated, it's so funny to me because like someone really did that to them, huh? And then this is the only White Wind card I have, so I'll put another. You can't tell, but it's sparkly. A little White Wind filler in, and then I do have her mini card. Just okay, yeah, I like how this looks. There's a terrible glare, so you can't see it, but I'm so sorry. Like I said, the sunset. So that's what we get. I was really determined to do this, even if it's not optimal conditions. Okay, so there's a cute, a Four Seasons page. I love the Four Seasons era. My god. All right. And then we'll do Billl next, who is my bias. This card is also laminated, so I got her for really cheap. Again, it's absolutely hysterical to me about the laminated cards. And then I do not have any Billl Red Moon. So we can put in my cute sparkly fillers. I had to make really cute fillers so that I would be happy about life. And then I have the most precious thing I own. Oh my god, y'all, this is... Or maybe I'll put it over here, because I always think of this as like the B card, and then the vending machine card is the A card. The vending machine card, though, haunts me. I want that card. That's the card that inspired me to collect photo cards, period. Is vending machine MAMAMOO. And I might have to settle and accept that I will never own it. That's a really tough pill to swallow. Because I just, oh, we don't need your logo here, please. I know I said I was going to sleeve them, but I have a lot of sleeves just from how I've purchased all of them. So I tried to have at least some of my cards have sleeves, and then I'll buy a pack and then probably re-sleeve everything. But yes, I have Salon Billl. It's my favorite card I own. Maybe second favorite, but we'll get there when we get there. I feel very lucky to have procured it. So there's the MAMAMOO collection. Honestly, if I get any cards on this, oh, that's way too close, sorry. It'll be a miracle. Because MAMAMOO is my ultimate bias, but good lord, her stands are rabid. Like, please leave some cards for the rest of us. And then we got Wien. I don't have... maybe I have the most Wien cards. I feel like Wien's been easier to pick up. I don't know if that's true or not, or if I just believe it, because I collected a lot of her fast, and then I've stagnated. And then we got a Red Moon. I think I have it claimed in a go, but that doesn't actually mean that I will get the card. And I'll put this over here for Batmo. I don't know, I'll figure it out if I ever get the other card. I almost bought this card, but the person's DMs were broken, and she confirmed, she's like, hey, do you want to buy this? And I was like, yes, please. And then she never got back to me. And then after a while, because I realized I hadn't heard back from her, I was like, hey, can I buy these cards? And she's like, no, I sold them to someone else. I literally didn't see your DM. It's not her fault, but I am heartbroken about it because it was a very good price. And any blues card is a win because I love blues. I love the blues photo cards. They're just so pretty. All right, there we go. And there's Wien. She's so happy in this card. It's so cute. And then we have our final. We've got Hwasa. I actually have Hwasa secured for Yellow Flower. And I'm over the moon, because that'll mean, I know Yellow Flower is the easiest to collect just because they're usually the cheapest. And there's only 4 of them, so there's just less of them to collect, so they're kind of the easiest, but like, I'm so excited to have literally any 4 seasons thing that I can say, yeah, I'm done with that. Especially because, like I said, I'm obsessed with those albums and their photo cards. So that's what we've got. We've got 1 blues for her, though. I got this card when I bought my album, because the person I bought them from was including the cards. And so I don't think I ever saw this card before I got it in the album. And like I said, owning the cards was what really inspired me to begin collecting. Oh, do I not have more white wind fillers? Oh no. You know what? Well, hey, actually, you know what? Never mind, that's okay. Because if you look at this here, I have 1, and I have 2, and then I have mini. Look at that. Ah, oh my god. I mean, you can't because the glare and poor lighting. Look at her. This card is so pretty. So that's what we've got in terms of my priority cards. So what I have left for you is kind of MAMAMOO miscellaneous. So this is like albums that I'm not actively seeking out that I've picked up cards for. I've got so many Cheese in the Trap cards because I thought they were really cute and they are cheap, and then just kind of some other miscellanea. So to start with, we have the stack of album cards that are not albums I'm currently picking up, but we'll get there eventually. So we've got, I guess, age order. I've got 2 for, pardon, Reality in Black, and then I Say the Best. And then I guess these would move up 1, and then I have 2 Lala. These were my pulls when I got my album, was 2 Hasas. And then Travel. Alright, yeah. Eventually they'll get their own pages and their own fillers and what have you. I'm just gonna start with this right now. Whoop. And scramble everything. Because this is mostly like things I pick up when I find it cheap or because I'm buying a different card from the seller. Like, I have not gone out of my way to get any of these. It was all because I had a different card I wanted. Except for Reality in Black, I got those like when I bought my album because the person was selling it with photocards. I also have most of the lenties. I just need Wasas for Reality in Black, but I'm not going to put those in the binder for now. Gracious. Oh my goodness. Because I don't like how that look. I don't like how lenticulars look in binders. I love lenticulars in general. Like, I'm really clamoring to get my hands on Wasas for a decent price. Because I love those lenticulars. I love that they do 3 different sides. That's so good. Weehan's Red lenticular was like the first card I had of anything ever. And it's so good. It's magical. I love it. So here's our miscellaneous. Pretty good. I got a whole 9 pocket page. And then I think for our purposes right now, I will go ahead and do, I'll do next up, just got like assorted miscellaneous here. And I'll put those on the back because I do like to see the back because I love the signatures on the back. But since I don't have to worry about that right now because these aren't where their permanent homes are, I'll just put stuff on the back. So first up I have this. I think is my favorite card I've gotten because I pulled this in my album. I bought literally 1 album and I got a Billl limited and I lost my mind a little bit. I didn't get a pop when I bought my album. I was very sad about that. I just bought it off of Amazon because I had a gift card. And so it said store gift and I was like, oh good, then I'll get a pop with it. I did not. So I thought that was a pop and I was like, oh, they just put it inside. That's kind of cool. I wonder what series it is. And it ended up being the limited and I lost my mind. And then we have Better. Those 2 PCs, or one's a PC and a pop, quite honestly, I don't know. And I don't care. Look at them. I like how Moonbyul refuses to smile in these images. And then we've got, but I have 1 memory PC, just for funsies. This is the case of it being a too good to be true price, so I just grabbed it and it's so cute. I really like group photo cards. I know that not everyone does. And then Season's Greetings. So I got these because they were part of a set with these 3 photo cards, which I thought for some reason were the best photo cards. I didn't know where these were from, and then after I bought them did I look up where they were from. So like, I don't know if I'll ever finish this set, but I really enjoy having them. I think they're cute. Like, maybe someday I'll try to finish the set, but I'm not too concerned with it right now. Or maybe I'll do Sparkly Solar here. I I just have them, but then I got them all at a very good price. It was weird because the seller was like, yeah, here's the price in Hong Kong dollars and here's the price in USD. And when I asked them about it, I was like, hey, the price in USD and Hong Kong dollars doesn't add up. And they made me pay the American price, but gave me a deal for getting all of the cards. So I was like, you know what? Yeah. But that makes me sad, because, like, yeah, they're going to be cheaper if they're in Hong Kong dollars. Look at that sparkle on the hollow. That makes me so happy. All right, so here's kind of our miscellanea page. And then next up is solo projects, aka the previously mentioned So Many Cheese in the Trap cards. I bought these because they were too good to be true price. And I just think they're cute. I love, like, there's little, they kind of look like character screen choices and the lyrics on the cards. I think these are fun. So my plan here is I'm going to do the same spread that I did with Purple Kiss. I don't have them ordered in any particular way for which card goes on which page, but what I am going to try to do is I think I've been keeping them stored in, like, lyric order, what the lyrics are in the cards. Like, this is the first line of the song, blah, blah, bluffing. Here, maybe these ones. I won't do a perfect... Yeah, I won't do a perfect maybe I should do a perfect reflection. I'll try it and see how I feel. And then... So I'm only missing 2 cards from this set. But I'm not being too concerned about it. Like, because Cheese in the Trap cards are so abundant, I will just pick them up when I pick them up. I know I will be able to find them because everybody's selling them. Oh, that's not where blue goes. So that's what it is. I'm missing 1 light blue card and 1 orange card. I don't know the best way to do this, team. I don't think the backs of these cards are very interesting. So I will probably just put stuff on the back. And then light blue will go here. I'll have to double check if I have these right. And I might change them so that they're in rainbow order at some point. Because... that didn't make a good sound. But yeah, I got these all because the person was like, yeah, they're damaged. You can just have them. Wasn't free, but it felt pretty close too. So let's see, avoiding our glare here. So are these fun? So they're almost done, and I'll have to make some cute little fillers. I wonder if I put the stickers that come with the album. That could be fun. And then page 2. So I need V Moonbill on the one where she's like tilting her head. And then next, for more miscellaneous solo projects, I have 2 Dark Side of the Moon cards. I really want to get the rest of these cards too, but that's also a task because people really want to ask for too much money for those. And I also have 2 limited PCs. Oh, look how shiny. I don't know where these lyrics factor in. I'm gonna have to look that up because I could also try to slide them in wherever they go, but there's 3 of them, so I feel like that'd mess up the layout. We'll figure that out when we figure it out. We have 2 of them. I really want to get to the 3rd one. I'd be willing to go a little bit out on a limb for the 3rd one, but I never see people selling it. It's this one usually people are selling, so I don't know who has them, but... Oh, ma'am, please stay in there. Should I do straight across? Sure, why not? There's solo project PCs. I think I have one spitted out on the way, and I'll probably throw it there when I get it until I get more of them to deserve its own collection page. But yeah, that is my collection thus far after about 6 months of me collecting. I feel like I have a lot of progress on the cards I want to have a progress on. I think I'll leave it off here. I'll leave it off here because it's a nice full page. I'm very excited to collect photo cards. I'm very excited to document the journey because, like I said, I love watching these kinds of videos, so I hope it brings someone else some joy to watch these kinds of videos. I'll put a little more focus, a little square. I think photo cards are fun. I know some people take it much too seriously. I'm going to try to take it very lightly and very easygoing. I hope I can succeed in that. If you enjoy watching this kind of thing, please let me know. Please let me know what you would like me to talk about while I do these. I have a bunch of albums that I'm very excited about. I'm very proud of my album collection because I have almost everything that I want to have, which makes me feel very good. So I'd love to show that off if you'd ever like to see it. I have to figure out a way to do it though because my shelves are not pretty. But that's it. This is my first binder. I'm gonna work on making some more cute fillers and like making a cute cover page and stuff like that. I guess I could have left off on Triple S too. This page is cute and full. Yeah, that's all I have to say for y'all. I hope you had a good time. I hope you're willing to join me. I don't know when the next one of these will be because I'm hoping I won't collect enough cards for them to be ridiculously frequent. But like maybe every couple of months or so I can do a short one. I guess that's what you should tell me in the comments is, do you prefer one big long video or do you prefer a bunch of shorter videos? Because I could do one once a month of like whatever I've collected up, but that might only be 10 cards or so. Or I could do one big long one every few months, but I like record a bunch of segments, or I could just hoard them all up like I did for this video. Let me know what you enjoy seeing and I will see what I enjoy recording. So yeah, this is my first photo card binder. This is my episode 0. This is putting them all in. I am so excited. It'll be a pain to take them out and sleeve them all when I get to that point, but I could not wait to do this. Thanks y'all for watching. I hope you enjoyed your time here in my corner of the internet, my fellow K-pops and cosmic bodies. Have a wonderful day, night, evening, wherever you are. Happy collecting if that's